Hello friends, and welcome back to a new price prediction video that we will do, which it will be about Axie Infinity. I'm a firm believer in Axie Infinity and SLP, but lately we can see a lot of things happening. Okay, so I want to review with you guys Axie Infinity this time instead of SLP. So if you take a look here, guys, we are underneath the 50 MA. As you can see, big gap now for Axie Infinity under 50 MA, which indicates to us that there's the momentum that's happening for Axie Infinity is very strong. The bearish momentum that we have for Axie Infinity, as you can see here, the gaps between the 50 MA is very strong. We are right now 10% down to a level of 33, guys. This is very discouraging when you take a look here because Axie Infinity, as you know, is one of the first adapters to play to earn games. And for this to happen, it dedicates to like the other projects that are also trying to have the same concept of play to earn. Is bringing it down. Okay, as you can see here with Bitcoin as well. So Bitcoin is the momentum movement. Okay, so if we have Axie Infinity, let's say GMT, let's say any project we're in, strong block, they tend to follow the trend of Bitcoin. Okay, so with Axie Infinity, in this case, with the play to earn games that are adapting like GMT and a lot of other great play to earn games that are coming up, they tend to follow the trend of the bigger coin here, which is Axie Infinity in this case. And for it to be adapted to a 10% down, and for it to be adapted to the things that they try to do and it failed, it has a barrier now that the play to earn games are failing. It has that now with any adoption with play to earn. And the thing that we need to talk about is how they need to have something in place for sustainability. They okay, let's say I'm playing the game, I get rewards, and then I sell it. There's no utility coming in. There needs to be a certain utility to like decrease the levels of that we have of a selling pressure. Let's just I wanted to say that out the bat, but let's take a look at what's happening here with Axie Infinity. So we can see that we are currently at 33. Okay, and if you take a look here, guys, there has been a big trend to the downside. We see that lately we had on about at these levels here on March 25th, we can see that there was a double top here for Axie Infinity, and this is where price right after saw this consolidation. We could see we couldn't hold a support level for Axie Infinity at about 45. This level was very crucial, guys, because if you take a look here, price has been bouncing off of this level several times. We can see that the rejections here from the support level created on March 14th, and right after, we could see that price has been respecting the 50 MA, and we could see that price went to a high on March 27th at 73. Before seeing rejections, we couldn't hold on to the 50 MA, and then right after we decreased. Okay, and from the levels of about April 2nd until today, on April 29th, we can see the strong momentum that we had here. We had a very strong momentum to the downside, and the selling pressure is just continuing. Okay, so if you are in Axie Infinity and also SLP, I want to tell you to please be cautious since we haven't broken the 50 MA trend in quite some time. You can see here the price has been touching the 50 MA from April 4th all the way to April 29th, but we haven't really broke that level. We can see that every time we touch back to 50 MA, we are just going down. And this is just if we take a look here, this looks like a falling knife. Okay, we can't time the market in this place. Okay, we can't time where is the bottom. We knew that there was a bottom level at 44, but we recently broke it. We recently broke it on April 25th. And as you can see here, when we broke this level, we saw some rejections happening. Okay, so right underneath it, there was a level here. So we saw a fake out happen at 42, and for us, we wanted to see some rejections happening here. So we saw a break of structure to the 50 MA, as you can see here, and now I wanted to see price sustain that level. We can see that there's bullish momentum that happened a little bit on April 25th before we broke to the downside. Okay, guys. So once we broke here, we saw that we retested back on April 26th at the levels of 42. And look what happened right after. At this level, we couldn't even sustain it. We created a double top here, indicating to us that this level was it couldn't sustain that level here. You can see bearish momentum happening. You can see rejections happening at the levels of resistance that we had on April 25th before we saw some consolidations happen. And right now we are very oversold, and as you can see here at the 20 level, and we are down 10%. So I want to see some bounce back happening for Axie Infinity. I do believe we can see bounce back for Axie. But the next levels that I want to see some rejections off of is 35 and also 37. And depending on if we can break these levels, if we can create a support level now at about the levels that we're on right now at 34, hopefully we can do that, because as you can see, when we do zoom out, we can see that this level hasn't been tested in quite some time, guys. Okay, so please be cautious of that. We are very overextended, as you can see, with the 50 MA as well and the RSI. So if we can't sustain this level, just expect that price can come down to 30 as well. And depending on if we can respect that level there, then we can see some rejections happening, since we are also oversold in the RSI. Hopefully we can touch back at 36 and also the levels of 40, which was a recent resistance that we had, guys. So please be cautious of that when you're if you are in Axie Infinity and SLP, and just know that we are overall in a very strong selling pressure, and please be cautious of that. So just a quick update on Axie Infinity. I hope you guys liked the video, and I hope to see you on the next update. Take care.